So I've been showing you this graphic the last 3 days, and the last 3 days alone, we have been in the negative. This is our 24-hour temperature change graphic, which shows you again today, we are colder than we were yesterday at this time. You can feel it outside, the briskness outside with that wind, how chilly it is. Right now in Atlanta, it's about 5 degrees colder than 24 hours ago. We're currently sitting at 62, but you notice up in the North Georgia mountains and even places like Canton, not even in the 60s, in the 50s today. So it really feels more like a mid-December afternoon than an afternoon here mid-October. But here we are, and we're heading into an even colder night ahead. So we've got our weather impact alert going again tonight and again as we go into tomorrow night, another weather impact alert. The reason why is this is really a big swing in our temperatures downward. That cold air is in place. Some areas are going to see some frost, and the growing season has not ended yet. And even in the mountains, a freeze warning in effect tonight. So chilly air is lingering. Dress for the cold the next couple of days. We're going to turn the corner by the weekend, but at least tomorrow morning especially, I think we're going to see a lot more frost than we saw this morning. So if you have any tender vegetation plants that you want to last a little bit longer, you can bring them in, cover them up with a blanket, and maybe turn the car on a couple of extra minutes early tomorrow. You got to scrape the ice off first thing tomorrow morning with some of that frost out there. Frost advisory for the metro. There's a couple counties not in the advisory, Upson over towards Lamar, Butts County, and out towards Putnam County as well. But it'll be cold everywhere tomorrow morning, regardless of if you're in the advisory or not. Up in the North Georgia mountains, we have some areas in the freeze warning. That's where temperatures could drop down to around 30 degrees. So that's where we really expect more of that damage to vegetation being possible if you are heading towards the end of the growing season. I don't think it's cold enough to be pipe bursting cold. We're not quite cold enough and long enough to be sub-freezing to deal with that, but still something if you have uninsulated pipes to keep in mind. 40 below in Atlanta. We've got mid-30s up in some of our suburbs, and then sub-freezing temperatures in the North Georgia mountains. So it'll be a cold start tomorrow morning, and with clear skies overhead tonight, you'll also be able to catch the full Hunter's moon. This is actually going to be our third of 4 supermoons of the year, so it's slightly closer to the Earth, and that's for that reason might appear a little bit larger at sunrise tonight. It actually turns full first thing tomorrow morning, but it will appear full in the sky tonight, so you can check that out. Tomorrow morning, we'll start off around 40 in the morning. Now, with the sunshine tomorrow and slightly lighter winds than today, it's going to be a quick warming trend throughout the day. By lunchtime, 57, topping out mid-60s tomorrow afternoon, and that cold air that's in place right now is finally going to be retreating as we look towards the weekend. So milder afternoons and also overnights coming up that are not going to be as chilly. We've got another cold night with a weather impact alert for Friday morning, down to a low of 42 in the city, 30s in those outlying suburbs. But notice we go through the weekend into Monday, those bars get higher, the low temperatures get warmer, and by middle of next week, we could actually be around 80 degrees again. So if you put away the summer clothing, I'm not telling you don't need to put it away, but it does get warmer again next week. We're not in full winter mode forever. All right, weather impact alert again the next 2 mornings. 70s over the weekend, pretty nice by Sunday afternoon. And then we keep warming up, 80 degrees crash by Wednesday.